drives it into right center field, hit a ton. This baby is way back on a here.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And today we're talking Washington Nationals. What a great season in 2019. Such a fun team to watch, such a fun team to root for and support in the playoffs, unless you were a fan of one of the other teams they were playing. But I wasn't, so it was really cool to watch. And they were able to knock off the Dodgers. They were able to beat the Astros and win the World Championship. And I'm wondering now, what are their chances going into 2020? Well, we know, first of all, that it is hard to repeat. It's been a long time. I believe it's been since the 90s and the New York Yankees since a team has been able to repeat back-to-back World Championships. It feels like for some people, maybe the Giants did it because they won 3 World Series, but in reality, no. It was win one year, suck one year. Win one year, suck one year. Win one year, suck one year. Don't get me wrong, I'll take that all day long if we could win every other year, and that was really a nice run. But obviously couldn't win back-to-back. It's really hard to do. Coming off of a World Series, you played an extra month, your off-season is shorter, and you're coming into the next season. Spring training just comes probably so quick, and already you got to get over that happiness, get over that celebration, get over that hangover World Series, whatever, and you got to come out and win again, and you got to be ready because the other teams, they're hungry. So you got to have that hunger. The thing about the Nationals is I think they would have that hunger. I think that is a perfect team to go out and repeat with Dave Martinez at the helm, except for the fact they are losing tons of players. Taking a look at some of their starters here, we can see all the free agents here. I mean, Anthony Rendon obviously comes to mind. He is one of the best players in baseball. Free agent. Howie Kendrick, free agent. Brian Dozier, free agent. Yan Gomes, free agent. Ryan Zimmerman, free agent. Then you have one of your better bullpen arms, Daniel Hudson, free agent. Then you have one of your better starters, one of the best starters in Major League Baseball. They just happen to have Max Scherzer as well. But anyway, Strasburg's a free agent. And this is not a team that's trying to follow in the footsteps of those old Marlins teams. Do you remember the Marlins in the late 90s? They'd win a World Series. They'd have this amazing team. They'd win the World Series. And then in the offseason, gone. Everybody's gone. Trade, cut, released, out of here. They would completely break down, and the next season they'd lose like 120 games. They'd be horrible. They'd be the laughing stock of baseball for a few years. Then they get all this new talent, win a World Series again 5 years later. That's what they did. And then, of course, after the 2003 World Series, same thing, cut everybody. They didn't win again after that. But that's not what the Nationals are trying to do. They're not trying to cut everyone and restart. I'm pretty sure they want to come back and try to defend that title. And to do that, they're going to have to be super active in the free agent market. If they're not going to re-sign these guys that are free agents, they need to go start looking at some big names. I'm talking Garrett Cole. I'm talking Zach Wheeler. They need position players. They might need Josh Donaldson. They need somebody if they're not going to be able to re-sign. Now, I predicted that they were going to be able to re-sign Rendon, but if they're not, they need to get somebody there at third base. You know, they got to look out. They need to look at people like Yasiel Puig even. I don't know if you know anyone's interested in Puig. He might bring a little drama, but you know what? Puig can hit. So he's someone to look at. I don't know. Nationals got to look out there and replace these stars because they are losing a ton of talent. It was reported earlier today that most of their coaching staff is going to be returning. The only exception is Joe Dillon, hitting coach, heading over to Philadelphia. So, you know, that's nice. Their coaching staff, Dave Martinez and his guys will be back. But who really wins games out there? It is the players. So the Nationals got a lot of work to do. As far as up-and-coming prospects, not a whole lot. They do have a guy named Carter Kieboom, and he looks pretty good. Hit 303 in AAA last year, 16 home runs, got a little bit of pop, came up for a while, looked all right, but, you know, is he going to replace a guy like Rendon? No, I don't think so. And so, yeah, the Nationals are really going to have to look out there, look at the free agent market, possibly look into some trades. I don't know. They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to wheel and deal and really improve that roster. Because remember, this isn't a team that was actually expected to win the whole thing in 2019. They did, and it was great. And we found out, you know, guys like Soto and obviously Rendon and Strasburg and Scherzer. I mean, they have a great team. They have a great team. They won the World Series. But this is a team that got off to a tough start. Then they got hot. They win it all. And it's a team that when you lose this many free agents, I don't know if they're going to be expected to do much. So I really hope that they do improve their roster. So hopefully the Nationals will do well in 2020. Hopefully they make some moves, improve that roster, and they're able to make a push for the playoffs and try to defend that world title. I took a liking to the Nationals. I've always liked the Nationals. And they had Matt Williams as their manager, one of the great Giants, and now Dave Martinez, also an ex-Giant. So just like watching the Nationals, and obviously they got just an awesome team. They're just fun to watch. Now, obviously the Giants probably not going to make a push in 2020. I'll be hoping for it. I'll be rooting for it. But if it doesn't happen, which probably won't, then Nationals are going to be a team that I'm hoping makes a little push and can defend their title. And maybe they'll get to play the Dodgers again in the playoffs. That would be sick. So what do you guys think of the Nationals? I know I got a lot of subscribers already who are Nationals fans. Shout out to David Knight. He runs a channel, Talk Some Baseball. Check him out. Big Nationals fan there. Follow him on Twitter. I'll put some links below to his channel. He's been a supporter of mine. I've been a supporter of his for a long time. So shout out to David Knight. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. So let me know what you think of the Nationals. Can they repeat? What kind of moves do they want to make? If you're a Nationals fan, who are you thinking to bring back? Who are you thinking to go and target out on the free agent market? Because there are a lot of big names out there, but I feel like the Nationals, if they don't do anything, they are not going to be able to compete. They're needing to at least replace some of those guys with either free agents or by re-signing them themselves. So they're going to have to make some moves. Thank you again, guys. Have a great day. If you're not already subscribed, would love it if you subscribe to the channel. Check out my social media links in the description below. Gonna talk to you next time. See ya! When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park.